Big Lunch by James Dean. Here comes Pete. Watch out now. He's going to enthusiastically shove his watch in your open eyeball. Lunch? It is lunchtime. Pete is ready to eat. Pete's watch is so big he has to keep his arm like this, keep it from falling off. You gonna have this watch this whole time? What should Pete eat? An air sandwich?
Yeah.
A sandwich would be nice.
Just thinking about bread is making me sweaty.
Yes, Pete wants a sandwich. Pete opens the fridge. Everything is empty and gone, except for this fish. Geez, Pete's parents, you could restock the fridge every once in a while. Maybe throw away all the empty bottles. The only thing that might be there is the milk. Don't let Dad go fetch it. I guess Pete opened the fridge so hard all the color flew out.
Where's the nuggets?
He takes out a loaf of bread. He finds a yummy fish. Who sticks a fish in the fridge without covering it or wrapping it or anything? That's just, your dad went fishing, came home, threw it in the fridge and went to bed. That's it. Nothing happened. He didn't wash it, he didn't prep it, he didn't do anything. Didn't even cook it. It's a raw fish on a plate. And what company makes bread like this? Dracula? Did you get bored one day and take your mom's lipstick and trace the bread label because it looks so bad? Looks like a giant box of Kleenex. He adds tomato and mayo. What do you mean he adds? Pete, you gotta open the bread, man. You can't just put a whole loaf of bread on a plate without unwrapping it, first of all. You need a slice. You need 2 slices. And the fish is still raw. What do you mean you're adding tomato and mayo? Oh, I see what you mean. Pete looks at his sandwich. Something's off. It is too small. Pete, I don't think that's the problem with it. People want to talk about microplastics. You're having like major plastics. You're having macroplastics. Something is missing. Maybe the plastic wrap around the bread is not off. Maybe you are not making a sandwich. You're just piling all your food on a plate. Oh, good God. Pete, listen to me, man. Do I have to teach you how to make a sandwich? Pete knows what it needs. Does he though?
Does he though?
Maybe, I don't know, dump a bunch of barbecue sauce on it so he takes away the bad fish taste and the plastic. His sandwich needs an apple. That's not what it needs. Who puts an apple on a sandwich? That's a side snack to your sandwich. I don't know, maybe slice the apple into pieces, dip it in some caramel sauce. I don't know, but it doesn't go on top of your sandwich that isn't even a sandwich. His sandwich needs an apple. Pete loves apples. You know what, Pete? I love apples too, but this isn't the way to do it. You got paint smeared on it. Nothing about this is clean. His sandwich needs crackers. Oh boy. Crackers are crunchy. Pete loves crunchy crackers. Look at them rain down. Rain down on top. You missed. You completely, look at how satisfied you are, Genie Pete. You missed the entire plate. Your crackers are all over the place. And your sandwich is still not a sandwich. Even the fish is trying to wriggle away, like, get me off of this monstrosity. Pete looks at the sandwich again. It is still too small. It's still not a sandwich! And for God's sake, Pete, open the mayo, get a butter knife, and at least spread mayonnaise on it. You're not gonna eat a jar of mayonnaise! Pete is very hungry. Well, this is gonna be his last meal if he eats it like this. Don't be holding your stomach like it's somebody else's fault that you're not eating, okay? This is all your fault that you're taking forever, all right? Pick what you want, put it on 2 slices of bread, get it over with. Pete adds a pickle, okay? Okay, decent choice for a sandwich. Pete adds cheese, okay? I agree with you there. Pete adds an egg. You had time to make an egg, but you don't have time to unravel a loaf of bread in plastic and take out 2 slices? But good choice on that fried egg. That sounds pretty good. 2 hot dogs. Okay, now we're getting into different territory. And I'm not even gonna begin the argument of, is a hot dog a sandwich? Or is it a burger? It's a hot dog. Why 2? And a banana. A banana? Are you kidding me? Why are you adding a banana? You're having a fish sandwich. What fish goes with banana? You're making my voice so high. I'm so frustrated with you. And a can of beans. Pete, I pray for your stomach and your bowels. Something is missing. An adult? Yes. Holy guacamole, the size of that banana. What in God's green earth grew that? That's not a banana anymore. That's mutated. Like, and it's the size of an entire loaf of bread. That's insane. Pete adds ice cream. Why not? Why not? Just slam dunk it right on there. Boom! Make sure you wrap it with the beans so the cone doesn't spill over. You put your gray and your black and your pink on there. Neapolitan style, you know? Just perfect scoops right there. And your watch is still on your wrist. Takes 3 huge scoops. Yep. Yes, he does. Again, judging from the size of that banana, that is a huge ice cream cone. That's a big one. You can't even reach the top. You're gonna have to get Shaquille O'Neal to come in here to make your sandwich. Pete's sandwich is too big for Pete to eat. It's not even edible. The only thing you cooked in here was the egg. I mean, who only knows if the hot dogs are raw and if you even cook the beans at all. I mean, beans are fine if you eat them cold, but if they're not good. Oh my God. Next thing you're gonna tell me you're gonna throw it in the microwave, and then that's how you're gonna make your sandwich. And how the heck did you stack your crackers up like that? They're holding up your pickle. That's a weird sentence. Pete wonders what to do. Hang on 1 second here. Pete, where'd the guitar come from? Why the guitar? What is this? What does the guitar have to do with the story about you making a sandwich? Is that your thinking guitar? Do you play a ditty to think about what ADHD things are going on through your brain to make a sandwich? It's not a sandwich. This is not a sandwich. This is a mountain of food. It's just a mountain of food that you just threw together. You just took your fridge and you dumped that on the table. And somehow it's stacked up like this, like a cartoon, like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. What are you, Scooby-Doo? You're gonna start at the top and just black hole it into your mouth? I don't think so, Pete. Pete thinks and thinks. Think harder. How about stop thinking and just make a sandwich? Just start over. Start your day over. Go back to bed, curl up in a ball, flip the pillow to the cold side, close your eyes and say, okay, brand new day. Wake up and start again, make a bowl of cereal. All right? You can't mess that up. And again, why the guitar? Why the guitar? Where did it come from? Why do you have it? Are you high, Pete? Is that why you're making all this food? It's like, oh yeah, all this looks amazing. Ding, ding, ding. Jeez, like a campfire for yourself. He's got schizophrenia and thinks his friends are there. I've got it. Pete says, okay, yeah, shut me up. Pete calls all his friends. Hey, listen. The friend thing was not a suggestion. I was making a joke. You know what? Okay, here they are. Look at all of them. All right, they're all answering their calculators. He asked them to come over. Yeah, get your booty over here. Look, check this out. Look what I made. I'm playing guitar. They're like, oh yeah, cool. Isn't that his brother? His brother's in the same house. What do you go pick them all up? Everyone goes to Pete's house. Hi. You can see the disaster in the kitchen right there in the window. Like, how do they not be like, oh, geez, one of Pete's great ideas again, turn around, go back home. They are all very hungry. Oh, that's how you got them there. Uh-huh. You're not even sitting on the seat, Bob. Look at them come in. All right. Pete's like, hey, friends. Pete shows them his big lunch. I think they saw it. It's pretty miraculous. It'd be pretty hard not to spot. Walk in, it's like, hey, Pete, what's new? Oh, everything looks fine here. Oh, what's that over there? Are you hungry? Asks Pete. I got everything that's gonna look the same when it goes back in the toilet right here on the plate. And don't mind the bread. We left it like that so you know it's bread. Because there's crackers around too. You might mistake them. Pete's sandwich is big enough for everyone. I mean, that's enough food for everyone, but it's still not a sandwich. You're gonna slice it down the middle like, woohoo, here's a big sub sandwich. Everyone share. Dig in, says Pete. Okay. This guy looks like he's been dead for days. He's gray and his eyes are going in different directions. I wouldn't be surprised if there was flies coming out of his ears. What are your forks? It's a sandwich. Who eats a sandwich with a fork? Use your hands. You guys are psychos. Pete's sandwich is good. You're just taking apart ingredients. You're just eating regular things. He's just having a banana. He's dead, but somehow he took a bite. You open his mouth for him and then chomp it down. Pete's eating the ice cream like I want to punch him in the face. This guy is the only smart one. He took the raw fish. He's like, this is the only thing that has sustenance. She's eating a hot dog. You're eating an apple. They don't like these two because he only gets a cracker and you get a fork of beans. That's all you get. And the mayo and the bread are still there. You open the bread, but you didn't take anything out. God, Pete's sandwich is very good. What do you mean? It's not a sandwich, you're eating separate ingredients. It's like making a sandwich and then taking the peanut butter off with your finger and sucking on it. Yeah, peanut butter jelly. No, you just ate peanut butter. You can't make a sandwich and then take the ingredients off. Not a sandwich anymore. Pete's sandwich is all gone. Where'd the bread go? Where's the plastic bag? Look at it. Pete's so sad that he's like, oh boy, I shouldn't have eaten that. He's still dead, pretending he's chewing on a saltine. These two still look hungry. You only gave him one cracker and a fork of beans. Eat your forks. Pete's friends are full. Ugh. Whoever ate the bag, you're gonna have a nice surprise when you poop later. They liked Pete's big lunch. Thanks for lunch, Pete's friends say, all at the same time. Who said that? Thanks for sharing. They all say again, all at the same time. Pete, you look so satisfied.
I did it.
Hooray! You're welcome, Pete says. Sharing is cool. Was that the lesson here? Is that the lesson? Sharing? The title is Pete's Big Lunch, and he stacks up all this food. Sharing is cool? You only invited them over because you made too much and you couldn't eat it all yourself. You didn't think of them till after the fact. You're like, oh, this is too big. Maybe I should call on my friends and have them help me eat it and have digestive issues with me. Shit, sharing's caring. Anyway, the moral of the story is, when you buy yourself a new watch, you get full of dumb ideas. That's it. Thanks for sharing your stupid sandwich, Pete. Pete the cat. Oh, I love you. Pete the Cat's copyright by James Dean.
Yeah, God.
And it's published by HarperCollins. What's the craziest monstrosity of a lunch you've ever made without your parents' adult supervision? Leave a comment down below. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe because we've got more videos like this coming soon. All right, I'm happy to say I'm leaving. All right, love you, bye.